Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Breakdown Lounge. You might remember Ali from some of the first videos we ever did. He's back, returning again, messing things up, licking all my equipment. We're going to do two songs from two of the greatest bands that have ever existed. I'm doing Led Zeppelin's Since I've Been Loving You Live after this video that I record here, which is Rush Live in Rio, Counterparts Tour. This was by overwhelming demand suggested on the last Rush video I did from, 2011, Working Man, which was probably the best video I've ever done on this channel. Amazing. I'll just leave it at that so we can get right into this one. You want to support the channel, Travels with the Gypsy Lotus is the best way to do it. It's a book I've been working on for 8 years that I just published. It's on Amazon. Follows my travels to India with one of America's oldest registered nurses after working with her for a year at a psychiatric hospital. You can read a couple chapters for free if you'd like at stefanlawson.com. And other ways to support the channel are down below. I'm going to be doing a Patreon at some point. I'm thinking more and more it might be good to just, for the people who really want to have kind of an executive producer role for this channel and really kind of guide and vote and decide what happens here, might be the way to go. I'm still looking at other options. Some of you know that I've talked about in the past. I'm moving out of San Diego in the next couple weeks with my girlfriend, and so I'll probably wait until things have settled down a little bit before I do a couple other things that I've got in the works. So we'll just keep the videos coming in the meantime. So other than that, check the links below to see other videos we've done. And without further ado, let's get into this. I'm very excited. I usually don't do a band this soon after doing another one so quickly, but I can't help myself. I was so blown away by Working Man, and I really wanted to get into this Rio set, YYZ. So shall we? Let's start it off. This is Rush in Rio, YYZ live in Brazil. Headphones? All right, we're transitioning to the slower side of the song. Great intro. Love that they all, get their turns at different kind of riffs and fills. Especially Getty, those riffs that he's pulling off in between and those, pregnant pauses. The crowd's loving it, which I was excited because everybody said that this crowd was, out of sight in terms of just how much they were into it. I love that guitar solo that we just saw from Alex Lifeson that had kind of had a Middle Eastern flair to it or whatever, and it doesn't look like we have too much of the song left. Wow. Well, you guys were right. That crowd definitely brought World Cup soccer energy to this performance. I was laughing because those shots that they pull back of the crowd, and it's like they are all just literally up in arms, and the band killed it, of course. I don't know if this was maybe at the end of their set, but Alex, for one, looked like he was just drenched in sweat, but yet still maintaining that like pro level status, composure, in everything he does. All of them. But that was a really fun trip. I forgot that this song's kind of on the shorter side, under 5 minutes, purely instrumental. I love that Getty hopped over to the keys for a little. They give you a slight little reset where you kind of like catch your breath a little bit, and just have a slow section just for a couple seconds, basically, and then jump right back into it. So super fun song, incredible energy from the crowd. Again, keep the suggestions coming for me. I want to see more live Rush stuff. So any songs you got, times, places, stories. I love hearing your guys' stories of different Rush shows you've seen. If you've got a crazy Rush story from seeing them live, love hearing that stuff too. So again, check the videos down below for other videos we've done. If you haven't seen Working Man or the one we did, Xanadu, we also did Tom Sawyer. Definitely check all that stuff out, and be sure to come back and check out the Led Zeppelin Since I've Been Loving You performance, which I'm expecting. I saw it. It's probably been close to 15 years since I've watched it. I'm sure I've seen it before, but it's been a long time, so I'm really excited to kind of go back and check it out again and maybe have some new input on it. But so you don't miss it, please subscribe. You can hit that notification button, and we'll see you next time.